Hurricane Ian, a Category 4 storm, slammed into Florida's southwestern coast with devastating force. The storm, one of the strongest to ever hit the United States, brought catastrophic winds, torrential rainfall, and a deadly storm surge. Coastal communities were inundated with floodwaters, homes were reduced to rubble, and millions were left without power. The images of destruction were a stark reminder of the immense power of nature. The storm surge, a wall of water pushed ashore by the hurricane's winds, was particularly destructive. In some areas, the surge reached a staggering 18 feet, overwhelming seawalls and inundating homes and businesses miles inland. The storm's impact was felt far and wide, with heavy rainfall and flooding reported across the state. Florida, with its long coastline and low-lying terrain, is particularly vulnerable to hurricanes. The state's rapid development in recent decades, often in coastal areas prone to flooding, has exacerbated the risks. Many communities are ill-prepared for the impacts of such powerful storms, with inadequate infrastructure and evacuation routes. The devastation caused by Hurricane Ian highlighted the urgent need for improved building codes and infrastructure investments to enhance coastal resilience. The storm served as a wake-up call for communities to prioritize disaster preparedness and mitigation measures. Scientists warn that climate change is intensifying hurricanes, making them more powerful and destructive. Warmer ocean temperatures provide more energy for hurricanes, leading to faster intensification and higher peak intensities. The increase in ocean heat content, a consequence of global warming, is a worrying trend observed over recent decades. As the planet continues to warm, hurricanes are projected to become even more intense, posing a growing threat to coastal communities worldwide. The link between climate change and hurricane intensification is undeniable, underscoring the urgency of addressing climate change to mitigate future risks. Section 4. The Political Storm. The discussion surrounding Hurricane Ian and its aftermath has reignited the debate over climate change. While scientists emphasize the role of climate change in intensifying storms, some politicians, particularly those skeptical of climate science, have downplayed or denied its impact. This disconnect between scientific consensus and political rhetoric hinders effective action and solutions to address the growing challenges posed by climate change. The political divide over climate change has hampered efforts to implement meaningful policies to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and invest in renewable energy. The lack of political will to address climate change has real-world consequences, as evidenced by the devastation caused by Hurricane Ian. Section 5. The Need for Urgent Action. The devastation caused by Hurricane Ian is a stark reminder of the urgent need for action on climate change. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions through a transition to clean energy sources is paramount to mitigating the risks of more frequent and intense hurricanes. Investing in renewable energy, improving energy efficiency, and promoting sustainable transportation are crucial steps in the right direction. Addressing climate change requires a collective effort, transcending political affiliations. International cooperation, technological innovation, and individual actions are all essential to avert the worst impacts of climate change and build a more sustainable future. Section 6. Building a more resilient future. In addition to mitigating climate change, adapting to its unavoidable impacts is crucial. This includes strengthening infrastructure, improving building codes, and investing in early warning systems. Coastal communities need to prioritize resilience measures to withstand the impacts of future storms. Building a more resilient future requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing both mitigation and adaptation strategies. Embracing sustainable practices, investing in green technologies, and fostering community preparedness are essential to navigating the challenges of a changing climate.